Hey, welcome back. Brew Dudes here with more beers. We have three today. We are on the last and final show, episode, review, whatever you want to call it, of the Brew Dudes Oskar Blues Holiday Marathon. Yes, if you remember, several episodes ago, I had a big pyramid of Oskar Blues beers. My plan was to finish them by the new year, and we're right on target. So we have three today, all right? We have Pinner Passion Fruit Throwback IPA. There's a traditional Pinner IPA, which is a session style beer. This one here, they added some passion fruit. I've never had it. Interested to try it. Then we have Burrito Mexican Lager. Another one that I have not had, but we are going to have that today. All right, give me 1 second here. All right, then we have Hot Box Coffee Porter, which, once again, I have not had, but I am ready to have. Let's cover the beers that I have had. So we visited Dale's Pale Ale early in the video. It's probably one of the first beers. Then we went to the Pinner Throwback IPA. Then we did the IPA, Mama's Little Yellow Pills, Old Chub. We are at Beerito right now. We did Priscilla, beer number 10, Gordon Knight, G Knight. Now we're jumping to 2015 and 16 with Beerito, Hot Box Porter, and this passion fruit style of the Pinner version. Okay, so excited to have them. I'm so excited that you're here to have them with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose them based on, I want to save the coffee porter to the end because the coffee porter is going to have a very strong flavor. I already know. So what we're going to do is start with this Beerito Mexican Lager right now. Black and white, kind of grayish can, brewed in can and Oskar Blues, 4% by volume, 4% alcohol by volume. So it's a very mild light beer. It is only 21 IBUs, so it's probably not going to be bitter at all. No dairy, sub hops, beer plus ito, Beerito. You think what you think about it. It's time to taste it. Huh? It has like nuts or bean smell or something. I don't know. Wow, look at that color. That is dark. Darker than the traditional lagers that Mexican style lagers that I've had before. This here burrito is light-bodied amber Mexican lager. Makes sense. Brewed with German and Colorado sourced craft malts. So German and Colorado sourced craft malts and featuring a crisp accent for noble hops. Okay. All right. So I shouldn't expect my traditional beer, Mexican lager. Of course not. So amber color. It's not clear. It's pretty hazy. Thick head. Sweet malts. I do smell some of the German malts. Some of the German malts I've noticed have a sugary, kind of sweet caramel note to them. That smells delicious. All right. Well, I've never had this beer before. Once again, it's 4% and it's 21 IBUs. Cheers. Very dry finish for sure. Or like started from the back, right? Let's have it again. All right, so I'm getting it's 4% alcohol by volume. So just expect you're not gonna have, especially for Mexican style lagers, don't expect to have huge flavors. Expect a nice, you know, I don't want to say watery, but thinner bodied beer that exhibits some type of cereal notes, bready notes, and kind of it right there, right? Not a lot of bitterness, and that's kind of what you get. But you do get a little different here. You get a little bit of sugary, kind of caramelized sugar and barley, you know, and that's what you're getting. Very effervescent, foamy head. That's really it. If you ever home brewed, and I always bring back to that, if you ever did some type of home brewing and you're milling the malt and that powder that comes out, the starches, and you inhale that a little bit, that's what you get. So you're getting that breadiness, the starchiness of the actual beer with the sweet notes of whatever amber malt they used, and that slight sugar sweet aromas and taste from the German malt. A little bit of toasted bread from that amber malt, but do I get a lot of any other thing? Maybe a little bit of honey, and that's kind of really it. Awesome beer. I like myself a little stronger beer. Not stronger. How can I say it? I like to have a beer based on where I currently am at that moment, day, time, weather. This is a refreshing beer, maybe for midday. If you're thirsty, you want to drink a nice beer without having that alcohol effect too much, then you go to this one. Is it a good beer? Yes. Is it tasty? Yes. Does it remind you of a kind of a Mexican style lager? No. But it's really damn good. So, Burrito Oskar Blues. We'll call this beer number 11 of the Oskar Blues Holiday Marathon. Now we're going to move on to the next one. All right. So right now we have Pinner Passion Fruit IPA, Throwback IPA. So if you did watch the Pinner video that I had, the Pinner Throwback IPA was more of a session style IPA. The ABV for the Pinner was 4.9, which is the same for this, 4.9 ABV, and it's also 40 IBUs, where the Pinner was about between 35 IBUs. So slightly more bitter on the International Bitter Unit scale. But this one here, I guess they added some passion fruit. Passion fruit Pinner takes the flavor of passion fruit and citrus juice of the original Pinner Throwback and turns them into a clean malt, hints of toasty biscuits, and so on, so on, so on. Wow, so they added fruit and small spike of pureed blood orange. Look at that can. That's awesome, isn't it? Whoa, effervescent. Smells like just like the Pinner. I don't right now smell the, wow. So did they add blood orange aroma? I guess I smell some more fruit and a little bit sweeter of the maybe blood orange or some type of like think of like an orange flavored carbonated water. That's what I'm getting right now. Thick white head. Color didn't change too much, a little hazy, but yellow straw. All right. So the head obviously is maintaining itself pretty damn good. Thick white head above the glass. Straw yellow pale like malt. And that's ultimately what we're looking at here. Doesn't look too much different from the Pinner, which I didn't expect. Oh, I kind of expected it when I heard blood orange, but now that I see it, it's like, okay, maybe they just got some essence of the blood orange. Which I smell the orange in there now. Now it's time for the taste test. Okay. Take the orange rind, bite it a bit. These oils of the orange get infused into the actual Throwback IPA. Passion fruit, I mean, I don't know exactly if they just use passion fruits as just like a style of fruits that they use, but I taste a little bit of guava in there. If you ever had guava candy, they usually get the guava, dry it out, add some sugar, roll it out, and put it in rolls. I did grow up in a Hispanic family, so I came across a lot of guava candy. So that's what you're tasting. It's good. The orange and the guava make it good. Guava can be just too sweet. Orange is sweet, but it has that citrus notes, which balances out the acidity when it comes to the fruit. Adding that to the IPA, I think, was a damn good idea. So whoever decided that, you guys decided well. Once again, this beer, on a cold night, warm, that you want to be warm or something, I probably wouldn't drink this. It almost makes me feel like if I'm at the beach or I'm at the side of a pool, or maybe even having a barbecue with some heavy, hard meats that I just want something to break that down. I'd probably have this if I'm having a nice barbecue on a warm day. That is good. That is good. The Pinner, Throwback IPA. Can I be blunt? Yes. Sip, sip, pass. Session IPA. For those of you that have other type of hobbies, botany hobbies, sip, sip, and pass. Do that as well. All right. So that's Pinner. That's Beerito. Pinner is beer number 12 of the Oskar Blues Holiday Marathon. Don't worry, those beers that I put off to the side, they get used for good reasons. Okay? Whatever the reason is, other than I drink them, or I drink them, or I drink them. All right. So, I don't want to say last but not least, but beer number 13 of the Oskar Blues Holiday Marathon is Hot Box Coffee Porter. Okay, turn your head and coffee. Wake and roast. Man, I sure hope that I can wake up every morning and maybe have something like this. Porter with Hot Box Roasters, cold brewed coffee added. So they added a cold brew coffee. So this is a fusion between the Oskar Blues, I believe, the Hot Box. So this porter, 6.4% alcohol by volume, 30 IBUs, is based on malt flavors of roasted nuts, creme brulee, cocoa, okay, yeah. Extracted from English and German roasted and caramel malts. Hot Box Roasters then crashed the party and infused potent cold extract coffee from Burundi and Ethiopian beans. Holy smoly, pasoli. If you're Hispanic, pasoli, we eat that, right? And plus, you know what? I have become more and more selfish. For the holiday marathon, when I pulled it off earlier I believe it was Christmas Eve, I didn't even say happy holidays. Or not holidays. Holidays. So we're here New Year's Eve, and I'm over here drinking beer, a bunch of different beers. If you saw my fridge, you'd be like, whoa, that's a lot of beer. But anyway, I'm drinking all this beer, and I'm not even acknowledging that it's New Year's Eve. For everyone out there, if you are drinking, be safe. Happy New Year, even though it's not New Year right here, right now. We're closing 7 o'clock here. Eastern time is about 10 p.m. Somewhere around the world, I'm sure it hit already. But drink safe. Enjoy your time. Do whatever you got to do. Take Uber, take Lyft, take taxis. Don't drive. Okay? Be safe. back to the beers. Happy New Year's Eve. Hot Box Coffee Porter. 6.4% alcohol by volume and 30 IBUs. Cool can. Smells like has lactose in there. It smells delicious. You know what? I can smell the raw coffee beans in there. It also smells like it has some type of lactose, maybe part of the brewing process. Kind of like a milk porter or something. Crushed mixed nuts, also coffee, some chocolatey notes, sweet, some cocoa powder, not cacao, not as stringent, but more of a cocoa. That smells awesome. But it's ultimately about the taste. So let's taste this bad boy. Medium bodied. The coffee brings that bitterness that you want from coffees. Ends off with a cacao kind of powdery mouth feel. Bitterness is just balanced. It keeps the beer, the alcohol, the coffee, and that cacao. Great. I wonder what the caffeine content is this. Am I even going to go to sleep? I don't know, but I am enjoying a good beer. That is awesome. Beer number 13. Coffee, Hot Box Coffee Porter. All right. So we started off with beer number 11, Burrito tonight. Beer number 12, Pinner Passion Fruit. Beer number 13, Hot Box Coffee Porter. These are the last 3 beers of the Oskar Holiday Marathon. Oskar Blues Holiday Marathon, here with the Brew Dude on the Brew Dude's channel. Thank you for all of you who's been sticking through, watching my beer reviews, my brew reviews, and commenting and subscribing and liking. Thank you very much for allowing me to be able to share this with you so you can experience beers on your own on the other side. Happy New Year's Eve. Be safe. If you're going to drink, drink comfortably with your friends and family. That way your night ends like the way you want your morning to begin. That's all I got. It's sad that we're not on this Oskar Blues Holiday Marathon, but it feels like such an accomplishment to be able to explore such a great brewery. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like. And with that said, the Brew Dude is out. Happy New Year's, you guys.